welcome back to Tina Teach HTML lesson number 4. This time is all about elements. Our goal for today is defining what are HTML elements and the different types of elements that we'll be using as we program. So first of all, what are elements? So elements are anything that you include inside of your file from start to finish. For example, H1, the heading, P, paragraph, BR is a break line, is an empty tag, so you don't need to have an end tag for it. You use it inside of a paragraph, for example, like the P tag, to, go to a new line as you type, because you don't want the user to see like a whole chunk of text. Next is body. Body is the tag that displays everything that you want the user to see. And div for division, just sections within a website. As I've mentioned before, we have an empty element or an empty tag, BR. It has no content and it does not need to have an end tag, right? You just need, to type some text and then you add BR, right? And then continue with some text as is. Next is nested elements. It is elements that contain another elements. It's like you putting stuff inside of a box, right? The stuff inside of the box can be said to be nested inside of the box. For example, we have the head tag and the title tag is inside of it. So we can say that the title tag is nested inside of the head tag. Similarly with the heading 1 or H1, it is nested inside of the body tag. Okay, now an end tag. If you exclude the end tag, for example, like body or P or div, for some elements it would display, the information correctly, but then again, it will generate unpredictable behaviors as well as possible errors. So it's best to be, consistent and universal in how you code. So it's best to have an end tag, all right? HTML is not case sensitive. What do I mean by that? So H3 is the same as H3, regardless of whether or not you capitalize the H. But once again, it is very much like the end tag. It's recommended to keep everything consistent, and it's easier when you code with other people and they have to read your code, or you take some break off of coding and then you go back and you look at your file again. It makes it easier for you to process through all of that. So it's recommended to keep it consistent, lowercase for less confusion and readability. Okay, before we end our lesson, I would like to show a quick demonstration of the new tags that I've introduced to you today, which is the BR or, break tag and div for division. Okay, I'm going to open Visual Studio Code up here. And I'm already inside of my main HTML file, which is inside of my first website folder and then HTML, all right? So I would like to demonstrate to you the break tag or BR tag. So before that, I would like to word wrap my document. Go to View and Word Wrap or Alt-C. And I'm just going to paste this a lot of times. Okay. Let's say you press enter and you paste more and you press enter and you paste more. Control S to save, and let's open the file up in a browser. As you can see here, there are no new lines. It's not very nice to look at. So let's go back and put a break here, a break here, and a break here. Control S to save, go back to your browser, and there we go, restart. As you can see, new line, it goes down to a new line, very easy to process through, right? And the next tag is the div tag that I want to show you. Let's go down. Let's see, we'll put a heading inside of here, and let's make up something silly, something dumb, right? the biggest elephant, for example. Let's just go with it, right? And down here we have the P tag. The biggest elephant was found in Africa, let's say, right? And then I'm going to put a BR. He was around 100 years old, period, and BR one more time. Researchers found him in 1989. And then we're going to put a link, an A tag. Let's go back to our browser and search up elephant, right? Let's go to image. Let's copy the link here, go back to Visual Studio Code and paste the link in here. Quite a long link. And let's put it elephant link. Control S to save. Go back to my first website, restart it. There you go. See? The biggest elephant. The biggest elephant was found in Africa. New line, he was around 100 years old. New line, researchers found him in 1989. And we can click on the elephant link, and it brings us to Google. So thank you for being here with me today. I hope you managed to understand and remember all of that. I hope to see you next time. Remember to like and subscribe. Learn today, better tomorrow. Goodbye.